happy. Good morning. How's everybody doing out there today? It is about 50 degrees. Maybe it's closer to 55. Look at this. We've got an overcast sky today. I don't think they're predicting any rain, but it's a beautiful day here in the desert of southern Nevada. Everybody get their shopping done, or are you still at it? I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm still getting ads to my email. Personally, I'm going to be going in the sewing room later today, working on my gifts. I was really happy this morning because I went out to check our grow room, monitoring the temperature as it cools off, and with the insulation that was added to the outside, it's about 15 degrees warmer in there than it is outside. So I'm thinking I might not have to have a heater in there this year, which would be nice. It'd be excellent, actually. We'll see. I think the stucco process is going to start today. So that'll be pretty cool. Miss Meg and I are out getting our walk in. I'm guessing a lot of you are still shopping. Yesterday we had some friends over and gave a canning lesson. I always hope when I do things like that people will take it and go with it, but you never know. Not everybody is up to doing that kind of stuff. But it doesn't hurt to try, right? I know canning has definitely improved my life. I love having that go-to healthy homemade food on the shelf. Whether you're busy or maybe you get sick, it's great having something wholesome in your pantry that you can just make and eat. Heat it up, right? And Meg was ready for her walk early this morning, and now we're getting out. It's going to be a beautiful day today. We have a worker working on our grow room. I think he's going to start the stucco today, I hope. I think that's what's happening. I don't really know that much about finishing exteriors on buildings, but I'm pretty excited about that. Definitely appreciate my husband getting that taken care of. Don't want to get any nasty grams from the HOA about unfinished wood surfaces, right? Definitely a different world than the world that I came from. A little chilly. Got a couple sweaters on. No snow though. Where I come from, it's already got a lot of snow and it's really cold. So we can't complain. Hey, Mr. Painter. There's my hubby. I love you. Good morning. You're my only fan this morning. Thanks for joining the live. I'm pretty happy about that grow room you've got going for me. Nope, it's not cold here. You're right. It might be bonfire weather. What do you think about that idea? Well, me and the monster are getting a walk in. Not tonight. Not tonight. Soon, though. Soon we'll have a bonfire. We still have plenty of turkey, right? Tell you, that little hummingbird was out there this morning, and it sure was happy. Oh, hey, thanks for the thumbs up. It sure was happy for the food. Hey, Will, thanks for joining this morning. We had a great Thanksgiving. How about yourself? What do you think, Mr. Painter? Did we have a great Thanksgiving? In fact, we're going to have what I call Thanksgiving soup today. What I like to do is take the turkey, either the turkey or the turkey carcass. You can do it both ways. Oh, you had a great one. That's awesome. And I add in the mashed potatoes, the stuffing, drippings from the pan, gravy, and I let it cook. Maybe add some celery and some onions, maybe a little more sage. and it really makes a great soup. This year it's actually got some yams in it. One of our friends brought yams to Thanksgiving. Oh, yep, we had a great Thanksgiving. And Mr. Painter actually went and practiced bowling yesterday. And he's working on coming up with a new approach with that knee that's been bothering him. So that makes for something to be thankful for, right? He's been struggling with that, waiting to get gel shots. That's the attitude. We just keep trying. We find a new way to do it. That's what I do anyway. New way to get it done when you need to, right? Sun's trying to break through. What you doing, Meg? Come on. Apparently something smells good on the ground. She's probably looking for the spot. We have a bag. So what did you eat for Thanksgiving, Will? Did you have the traditional trappings? I know you're not really a meat eater. Curious. We did something different with our pie this year. We had pumpkins that we grew, and we kind of made it into a custard. Lots of carbs. Oh yeah. I lost 2 of the 5 pounds that I gained. Woohoo, happy for that. But my pie recipe calls for 1 full egg and 3 egg yolks. And I actually put all 4 eggs in, and it ended up being more like a custard. It was pretty awesome. Mac and cheese, green beans, Brussels sprouts, mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes. That sounds delicious. Have you ever done roasted Brussels sprouts with sweet potato, or maybe it was roasted butternut squash with sweet potatoes, Brussels sprouts, walnuts. I'm trying to remember what all was in that, but okay. Good morning. Yep, we definitely had plenty of carbs. Some of them are in the soup now. We finished off the last of the pie last night. A little bit of whipped cream. Yeah, I think the roasted vegetables had a little maple syrup, and I'm trying to remember what seasoning was in it. Probably some cinnamon, right? Maybe some nutmeg. Just a very light amount of that, though, not much. Walnuts, Brussels sprouts, and I think it was it could have been sweet potatoes, but it was probably butternut squash, and it was really delicious. At least it's more something that a veggie lover would like, you know. Probably my husband might not like it that much, maybe as a side dish, but it was pretty good. Our daughter really loves roasted vegetables, and so when she was living with us, we really got into roasting some vegetables, sometimes on our sun oven, which was pretty awesome. But I don't know, it's probably a little cool now. Definitely no sun today, right? Gotta have pretty full sun to use those sun ovens. But yeah, so many different foods out there to make. She likes aioli sauce. Do you ever use aioli sauce, Will? Well, we're getting out here and walking some of that Thanksgiving off. Enjoying this day. It sure is gorgeous out. Not very sunny, but still beautiful. This wash never gets old. I love looking at it. Meg is doing pretty good, but she's kind of had a little bit of regression going on. I almost think she got mad at us for taking her to the vet. Almost like maybe she felt betrayed because the doctor stuck a needle in her butt. She had to get a rabies shot. So she's starting to come out of that, but she kind of started like going and hiding in my closet. We've really had to give her a lot of treats, which is kind of how we got her out of her shell to start with. But she's doing good. She's actually doubled her weight since we got her. She was skin and bones when we first got her. She was 34 pounds. You could see under her ribs. But now she's 65 pounds, which is quite a bit for such a little dog. She's knee high, right? I know. We felt so sorry for her. At first we're like, is she sick? You know, trying to figure out what was wrong. Because she used to love to just come sit on the couch or play with my husband on the couch. She hasn't done that in a while. Pretty much ever since she got her shot. But maybe she'll come around. I think dogs can take things personally, right? And she may not have appreciated us taking her to the vet. But what are you going to do? Right? I remember her daughter, when she got her childhood shots when she was about 3, she was really strong. I actually had to hold chocolate over her. And plus she was terrified of needles, and I think she still is. She'll never get a tattoo for sure. But I used to have to hold chocolate over her to get her shots when she was little. And I don't know, I don't think you can reason with dogs like that, right? It's a little chilly out here without the sunlight. But it's okay. A little fresh air does a body good. We're definitely enjoying it, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting in that sewing room in a little bit. So I made my husband and I both Cowboys hat because Cowboys is his favorite team. And we have a little nephew and I made one for my husband's brother, but we have a little nephew that also likes the Cowboys. So I'm making him a hat too. So hopefully he's gonna be happily surprised with that. We'll find out. So you like tattoos, but you don't know what you would get. Yeah, I don't have any myself. The problem with tattoos is they're permanent, right? And they don't age very well. So if you get it in the wrong spot, it can look pretty funky, I think. And lately, I've been hearing that there's some issues potentially with cancer from tattoos, but who knows? I'm not sure if I believe much anymore that I read or hear. I kind of feel like the truth is out there, but Big Pharma's in the way. What do you think? She's looking for the spot, and we've got a bag. We definitely clean up after our dog. Sometimes it's fun to walk right along the wall, because then you get to see what kind of trees everybody's growing. Like there's somebody growing a lemon over here. Oh yeah, I can see one right there. I know our lemons are looking pretty good. It's going to be the best lemon year we've ever had. What a good girl. Come on. It's going to be the best lemon year we've ever had. And it's fun talking with other people that are growing. Like, for example, at Thanksgiving, talking with one of our neighbors, she told me, good morning, how are you, Chris? Good. She told me that one of the people that she knew that gardened actually puts tomatoes out in February. So I'm thinking, all right, you're too excited. Okay, we don't need any helicopters today. What are you doing? Are you gonna tangle me up? You're crazy. Anyway, she was telling me that someone that she knew that had really good success with tomatoes put them out in February. But you kind of have to watch the weather, you know. Obviously, if it's still freezing, don't put them out. So I'm going to get my tomatoes started early so that they'll be ready. As soon as our worker is done finishing the exterior of that grow room, I don't want to really mess with anything out there right now until he's done working. But yeah, going to get those tomatoes started early. I definitely have one eggplant started, and I'm ready to start a bunch more. Eggplant did really good for us this year. So that was pretty awesome. We made eggplant caponata, which we really liked. It's actually quite versatile. You could use it like salsa if you want. You could put it on a cracker or on bread like bruschetta. And we actually made a form of lasagna with it that ended up being pretty awesome as well. It's kind of fun to experiment with food. Well, it's a beautiful day. Miss Meg and I are going to enjoy our walk, get a little exercise. We're still wearing all that turkey off. And hubby, if you're still out there, thanks for joining in on the live today. Will, thanks for joining us. Hey, thank you. You have a great day too. Have a nice holiday. Thanks for watching.